everybody feeling? How's everybody doing?
What's up? What's up? How y'all doing?
Welcome to the next episode 15 of Keeping It Animated. Today we are talking about Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda. Nigga stay sipping on that Panda. Sugar mama got gas for me like she's Santa. Cutting up in a
Great movie, great movie. We all know this.
If you get that meme, I want you to leave it down below in the comments that you understood that meme. But okay. What was I about to do? Oh, let's get started with this episode. Look,
Yeah, we just go straight in.
we started
Come on.
with, I think we started with my cons last time, or was it your cons?
Who cares? I'll just go.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay. So I wrote this down. I take notes as we go. Okay, as I'm watching, it was a ghost. Okay, so as I watch, I take notes. So I wrote this down, and I like.
How?
So my first one is the lack of communication of the noodle dream.
It's always communication with me.
Dude, it's because it irritates me. Because look, I would rather in that sequence if he's like, no, I didn't. Like if he's like, what'd you dream about? And he says, oh, I dreamed about kung fu, being a kung fu master, and all this junk. And his dad and his goose dad just goes, what are you talking about? That kung fu stupid. You need to have that noodle dream and just start going on that tirade, and then they just argue about that. I'd rather see that than him straight lie to him. His dad get real excited, and then they have a 3-second argument about it when he gets flown into the stadium by fireworks. So that's why it's a con.
That's understandable.
Two, how Poe gets chosen.
It was so goofy. It was so goofy, bro. And can you imagine just waking up and there's this fucking old ass man, fucking orangutan pointing at you?
Okay, so this is why it bothered me. He lands in front, and obviously he's a big panda bear, but the thing was pointing at his face, which was on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And Tiger's just like, you were pointing at me? No, he's pointing at the ground.
No, you
he's
goofy.
going to pick your feet? Is he
got
a
a foot
creep?
fetish?
Does he like your feet? What's happening? That's what I'm saying. What's going on?
Oh, man.
So that's what I'm getting at. Like what was like? My thought is he should point next to him and be pointing, and they're all like, "What is he pointing at?" And then here comes Poe. Bam!
That would have been better.
Like, yeah. See, I would have liked that better because they're all like, "What is going on?" And then it's still as funny because it's funny that he lands face first in front of them, but he lands face first next to him as they're pointing. They're like, he just magically appears. Like nobody knew, nobody saw him, and then all of a sudden, bam! There's Poe.
Right.
So that was my number 2. My number 3 was the abuse of Tai Lung. Was this one of yours too?
Oh my God, yeah.
I'm gonna put that check mark. Listen, okay, so
God, bro.
I get Tai Lung is evil. I get that he was trying to destroy Master Shifu and everybody else, but this man is in prison. Like all his nervous points are shot. And this thing just stomps on it, and the rhino stomps on his tail like he ain't gonna do nothing. We got 1,000 person. Do you know how much money they're spending just for this one person? And all he wants is the dragon scroll.
That's it.
And you know what makes it even stupider?
It was empty.
The dragon. Yeah.
That's a con.
Or
That's a con,
it was
by the way.
spiritual power. Or it's a spiritual power.
I'm pretty sure
why
it's a
not my
spiritual
con.
thing.
That's why it's not mine, because Poe does get stronger once he was the first one to lay eyes on it.
True.
But I think it wouldn't have done anything because Master Shifu laid his eyes on it and nothing happened. Tai Lung saw that it was, I think he opened it, if I remember correctly. He saw it was like, it's empty. And then Poe's like, punch in the face.
What?
Okay.
Oh, man. And wasn't it say, didn't they say like in that device it was hard for him to breathe as well?
Yeah.
It's just cruel and unusual punishment, bro.
Like basically, this man masters every art of martial arts that they had at that time. Okay, cool. That's one. Two, he's like, I think I'm deserving of the Dragon Scroll. I master everything. I have a good heart. Let's get it. And
Mhm.
they're like, nah, I see evil in you, boy. And they're like, he's like, who you calling boy? And then he starts fighting everybody, whooping ass, taking names until he gets hit with the doot,
Ding,
doot,
ding,
doot.
ding.
Yeah, he locked he locked his code on him, and he couldn't get back into his iPhone. So he's hurt. Can't do nothing.
You tried to enter your password too many times. iPhone law.
Yeah, and I'm guessing that's why when that happens, he unlocks and he's fine because his time ran out.
He's like, oh, oh man, that Face ID is fucking. I'm
And
gonna
then
bleep it. I'm gonna bleep it for the edit. You know, for the stream, we get to wild out. I'm gonna bleep it for the edit.
hold on. You say that every time and never do.
And never
But
do.
but here's why. Here's why. Because then he fights all five at once. And first off, they leave Mantis by himself to hold up that bridge. Seth Rogen is the goat, apparently. And they end up like kind of defeating him, and then he comes back, and it's like this man deserves something. Like he does have a good heart, but he does have evil tendencies.
Mhm.
But that's it for me. I only had those three. Like
All right.
there's nothing really standing out for me to write down.
I had to charge my phone a little bit so I can get these without it dying. All right. So my first con. Why did it take Poe's dad to like get like so long to get up there? If the whole town was there at the festival and you sent your son to go like sell things, you would think you would follow right behind him to either one, make sure he's doing it, or two, because the whole town is there. That's where your money is. You weren't gonna make it on time regardless. So how did you know, or how did you know to go up there? Is what I'll say.
First off, I can answer every question that you just asked. So let me break this down. First, he literally had a poster in his restaurant. He knew it was happening. He had to approve of that. Nobody just walked in there, put it up, and then left.
Sorry.
Right.
He knew it was happening, so he knew where it was at. Okay, that's one. Two, he owns a restaurant, and Poe basically just kicked everybody out to go to it. So the restaurant's filthy, so he had to clean that thing.
Mm.
So he cleaned up, did the dishes, made sure everything looked nice, and then he took off.
All right, that
And
makes a lot of sense then.
See, that's my guess, because I can understand. It's like this man is way faster than Poe, and Poe made it up there somehow.
Mm-hmm.
What's your number two? Since I just ruined your one.
Tigris was a fuck. Oh, excuse me, I almost slipped. Tigris was a top tier hater, bro. Like, what was wrong
I thought
with
it was
her?
Tigris.
Is it Tigris?
It's Tigris.
Whatever. Tigris
Yeah.
was a top tier hater. Like, what was her problem? I understand, you're a little upsetty that you didn't get picked. You trained all your life to be this master kung fu art, this martial artist. Oh, just for this random to get picked for your lifelong dream goal thing. But like, you would think if your grandmaster basically was like, you would have to accept that and like want to like train and build this guy up. Like, yeah, you would be a little upset, but like the way that she was just like, ew.
No, I get it though. I get it though. Let me
Like I said,
let
I
me see if I
understand
can.
it fully, but like at the same time, again, like I think if in that situation, and my literally grandmaster, the guy who knows all about everything kung fu, and this great turtle sage guy was like, I would have to accept that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be like, you need to leave.
You like my feet, master? But no. So this is my thought. I'm gonna start with a positive. When Crane was was like, "Hey, you don't belong here." And Poe's like, "I know, I'm just," and then he's like, "No, no, 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 no. This is my room, dude. Please
It's
get
my
out."
space, property of Crane.
And then he goes
You
and
see
he goes to
this?
leave.
It's all
Yeah.
mine, all
And,
Cranes.
and then he goes to leave, and Tigress is like, "You don't belong here." And he's like, "I know, I'm going to my room." And she's like, "No, idiot. You don't belong in kung fu. Like you need to go home, go work on them noodles," kind of thing. Like he was a peasant. But Tigress, if they didn't play that scene where like after Tai Lung had basically been imprisoned and Tigress was showing kung fu, and instead of being real excited, Shifu was just like, "Nope, wrong." I can understand that hate. Like I can feel that inside where it's like a coach is like real happy usually, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Don't care. Screw this. This
Right, right.
stuff makes me mad." So I understand it, but I do agree she is a hater. And then she comes
Top
around to
tier.
accept it.
She graduated from Hater U, top of her class, bro.
Nah, definitely not top of the class. We
Mm.
hold on. We explained who was top of the class. What's her name? From the Charlie Brown.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. My bad. My bad.
Come on, you got to hit me with a 3, dude. You got to
Oh,
keep
my
going.
third one is everybody was mad at Poe. Like, I don't like the Poe abuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I genuinely did not like the Poe abuse. It wasn't his fault that y'all old turtle man picked him.
Well, actually, hold on. I think Crane was kind of indifferent. He was in the middle. But
Salutatorian. That's what it was.
I do think it was Tigress having so much hate because Monkey didn't really show hate. Um, what's his name? Mantis didn't show much hate, and Snake didn't show much hate. It was literally all Tigress, and then Crane was just there. Crane never showed positive or negative.
Crane was
He
just
was
like,
just
okay,
there.
whatever.
It's stupid, but whatever.
But no, I just mean like when they were like talking trash about him behind his back and everything.
Yeah.
That didn't sit well with me because, like, bro, y'all are supposed to be this. Y'all are supposed to be, the epitome of like kung fu and everything. Y'all are supposed to be like students, like you trained minds and warriors and everything, and then you're just like down to the little school kids, basically. Like little high school kids
Yeah.
talking trash behind his back and everything. That's weird to me.
I understand.
As you know, my other con was the abuse towards Tai Lung.
Yeah. Made no sense.
It made zero sense, bro. And why would you even abuse somebody who can body you so easily? Like I would take absolute care of him in there. So like if he were to break out, he don't absolutely kick my cheeks in.
Exactly.
But that was it. That was the last con.
Okay. So I would just jump right into pros. My first one
How? How?
is Intro to the Dream. I'm sorry. It just felt nice. It just felt like a bad mofo's coming in, and it made you get ready for not quite for what the movie was, but it got you in the mood for that style. It was ready for the fight. Like that's what it came down to. My number 2 is the turtle sage himself, the turtle master.
Hey, yeah,
Forget his name.
Master Oogway.
Oogway. Master
He's one of
Oogway.
my pros too.
Yeah, he's just killer. I think the reason I liked him and put him down was just because he's like explaining everything. Like he's like, you gotta let the fruit fall and spread its seed, and then Master Shifu's just like, I did that, and it's like, but that's not nature. And he's just cool the whole time, just chill. Hey, no, doesn't show much emotions other than just I'm an old man and happy about it.
Give Shifu a lecture, doesn't explain, dies. It's so great. I love it. I absolutely love Oogway. And the memes that
Talk
we
about
got
that.
for Oogway is so great, bro.
Yeah.
The video he's
Memes.
like monkey.
Monkey.
Or bro, and I watched the video. I watched Kung Fu Panda. I'm not gonna lie. When we watched it, I was absolutely gone. And every time I saw Oogway, all I thought was monkey.
Monkey.
And then every time Like, and I kept doing, you know, like the turtles, the turtle sex noise, and they're like, when, every time he like did his like iconic like stare into the sky, all I thought was,
Okay, I'm gonna jump into my number 3 before he keeps talking about drugs and sex. Master Shifu is my third pro. I just it's hard to not like him. I know he kind of was a butt cheek there for a little bit, but he is real nice and fun.
right, right, right.
Like he if it wasn't because of him, he brings so much comedy to such a comedic cast already that it was insane. Uh Number 4, I have Poe and Shifu's argument.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember why I wrote that down. I just remember thinking it was funny and really enjoyed it. Don't even remember why they were arguing.
When weren't they arguing though? Let's be real here.
That's fair. I think I'm talking about the first one when Poe, like he's trying to get rid of Poe. Poe's like, "You're trying to get rid of me. I know you are. I just don't want to give in. That's not how it is.
Oh, is
I'm a
that when he
panda."
accidentally like stepped onto the training thing?
No, after that, because that
Okay.
was like the first day he was there.
And he's like, there is now a level 0.
Yeah, that was before this, because this was after all that, and they beat the crap out of him,
Mm-hmm.
and then he gets into an argument about it. Like he's like, "Why are you here?" And he goes in on him,
Mm-hmm.
which is like a goat moment. Usually, you don't see that till the near end of the movie, but this was like almost halfway through the movie, near the beginning, that they have this fight. So it's really nice to see.
Mm-hmm.
But number 5 is food is Poe's power. Um,
That was absolutely hilarious.
Because that's what happened after the argument. After the argument, Poe gets mad and goes in there and starts beating the crap out of the kitchen. And Shifu's like, what is going on in here? And he goes, and he's thinking because he's noticing things as like a
Mm-hmm.
master should, and then goes, just to let you know, Monkey keeps his food up there, goes away, literally just goes. And and he was up there doing the perfect splits. He's like, Poe, do you not see what you're doing? And Poe's just like, huh? Huh? He's like, "You're doing a perfect split. How'd you get up there?" He goes, "Oh, yeah, it's your food." It's just so funny.
It was good. It was
And
good.
and the training scene with food.
Oh yeah, with the dumplings, that was good. That was actually good.
Yeah, that you get your montage moment, but it just has comedy in it too.
Yeah.
And Poe's trying to eat the soup or something. He's just like while doing push-ups over fire.
It's gonna be the thumbnail, just so you know. You shouldn't have did that.
It don't matter. Number 6, I got Tai Lung. I think he's a great villain because in this movie they were able to tell you why he is the villain and what his goal is.
See, but let's be real though. I haven't watched Kung Fu Panda 4, but like
I haven't either.
every
It's been a minute.
every villain that Kung Fu Panda has introduced have all been fire. They have all been amazing villains.
And but it's because they let you understand their ways. They let you
Mhm.
understand who they are, why they are, that they're not actually that bad, but they're doing something evil. Like,
Right. They're bad people, but they're not necessarily bad people.
oh, okay, Wreck-It Ralph over here.
Just because you are a bad guy
You're a bad guy
doesn't mean you are a
doesn't
bad
mean you're
guy.
a bad guy.
We need to talk about Wreck-It Ralph. That's such a good movie. Moving on
We'll
though.
throw it in somewhere. Yeah, Tai Lung, I think the fight scene was great. I really want to talk about that real fast. Poe's countering ability was insane. He gets hit into a wall, it is fat, bounces him back, and he belly bumps him. They're
That's
falling down. He gets butt to face. Like, and it's not even the one he likes, but that's just what had happened.
oh man, you know, as a villain, I would have quit right then and there if the person I'm fighting just full cheek up in my face, bro. Like and they like, oh, I would quit. I would quit immediately. I would just get up and no, ew. I would just get up and walk away, bro. I'd just be like, you know what? This
Time
squirrel
out.
isn't.
I quit.
This squirrel isn't worth it, bro. You know, you just your entire butt
Full cheeked up on a
on
Tuesday
a
afternoon.
Tuesday afternoon, all on my face, and you got soft buns, bro. It wasn't even like a hard karate butt that went on my face. It was straight soft.
You want the hard
It
butt.
was
That's
straight
what I'm
soft.
hearing.
It smushed against me in all its
Play-dohed.
softness.
It Play-Dohed.
I'm not recording. No,
You're not recording?
I wasn't recording none of this.
Dude, are you serious? You're drunk.
Oh man. Oh well. That's not good. Oh, actually, it's okay because Twitch will have it. I'm so glad I'm multi-streaming. I can get it from Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
We're good. We're saved. But no,
Okay,
you know
I
what?
would like to formally thank Twitch for saving his life because I was thinking about hurting him.
No,
But anyway,
you
the beginning of the fight was the best. When he looks at him and he goes, "You're a panda." He's a panda. He's like looking at Shifu like, "What is that? Are you sure?"
And then he's like,
He's
"You
the
want
dragon."
this?" And then Tai Lung just flies across the screen and punches him in the face. I was like, the speed blitz was crazy, bro.
But the speed blitz only worked that one time because the next time he did it, Poe comes back with a belly bump.
Yeah, like Poe's durability. What's your next pro? We'll talk about all of this in a second. What's your next?
No. This is a part of it. We have to go through the fighting. So Poe's durability is insane and is nice. But the thing that I like the most was when he got his finger and did the pinky.
The whooshy finger hook.
And yeah, and Tai Lung is like, he taught you that?
You're
And he
bluffing.
goes, yeah, I don't believe you. And that's why Tai Lung is first off goated as a villain because he shows real emotion and real personnel feelings,
Yeah.
unlike most villains. But then he's like, "Oh, I learned it myself." And he's skadoosh, and it's just like, oh.
Well, since we're talking about the fight in all its glory, one of my pros is actually something that happened during the fight.
Was it butt cheeks to face?
No, it was not butt cheeks to face. I'm sick of butt cheeks to face would have made me quit the fight, bro. But
it's a con.
It's when Tai Lung, like his fists were on fire.
What I ever did, I did to make you proud. Tell me how proud you are, Shifu. Tell me. Tell me.
And he was just casually throwing the craziest combos, Poet. Like, craziest combos. It was crazy because I was like, bro. For one, I have a joke. If you're an OG friend, you know the flaming tit punch joke.
Nope, don't know any of that.
Basically, any of my female friends, when they say something out of pocket, I threaten them with like setting my fist on fire and punching them in the left boob.
That's a terrible joke. Do not abuse women.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. It's just funny.
Unless it's your wife, apparently. I don't know.
Because like, why the left boob? You know what I'm saying? And why does my hand have to be on fire? You know what I mean? But
well, that's where the heart is. You're trying to stop her heart with the flaming punch. I don't know why you're doing all that. Like, they got protection, but that's not enough to go through a flaming punch. That's all I'm saying.
So it's like, bro, to see him like actively just his fist just being on fire while he's delivering combos, it was so nice. Such a good fight.
Yeah, I think it's a good sequence of fights, of combination of for real silliness and just for real like fighting aspects. Because Tai Lung wasn't trying to kill Poe; he was trying to get the Dragon Scroll. That's his whole mission.
That's literally all he wanted.
Poe
would have been dead.
If he was trying to kill Poe, well, that fight would have been. I don't think so. At durability, we talked about that man is like.
I genuinely think that Poe would have lost that fight. If Dragon Scroll
don't know.
wasn't involved and he wasn't trying to basically like, and he wasn't, because I do feel like if Dragon Scroll wasn't there, Poe would not have survived.
But here's where I disagree. Poe was gaining power from the spirit of the Dragon Scroll. You can't tell me he wasn't.
That's why I
Because
said
he
I feel
slowly
like
was getting
if
faster, slowly getting stronger. All he had to do was just keep taking a butt whipping, and he's got it.
nah, I genuinely feel like if Tai Lung was more focused on the killer instinct part, Poe would not
It's
have
because
survived.
this man is more like Poe than he is Tai Lung, so he gets aggravated because he's not like Tai Lung.
What are you talking about?
He has a shirt. He has a shirtless poster of Tai Lung in his room.
Maybe. What do you mean? The camera. Hold up. Wait. Come on. Don't ruin the bit. Don't ruin the bit.
It's ruined a bit.
It's
Good job,
ruining
Cameron.
the
I
bit.
appreciate it.
Any
I
other
appreciate
time, any other time you want to accidentally start tracking me, but now that I want you to, you don't want to.
Great job, Cameron.
What? Ah,
He's gonna keep trying it. Okay, my last one is Shifu faking it at the end of the movie.
I'm not dead.
With Poe, yeah, I'm not dead. And Poe's like, but he has so much to live for. All this dramatic sadness, and then he's like, I'm not dead. Oh, you scared me. It just cracks me up every time.
So good. Now, why is my camera not letting me do the bit?
Just go to your pros, bro. Come on, chill.
All right. Well, we talked about my first pro. My first pro is it's Tai Lung being an amazing villain. So we're just gonna skip past that because we talked about it already. My second pro is the cast, like the voice acting, like the voice actors and actresses. The cast is actually stacked, bro.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that because you got Jackie Chan as Monkey. I think that's a little weird. But
Jackie
funny.
Chan, freaking Seth Rogen, Jack Black.
I can't think of any more off the top of my head, but just saying those three is crazy.
Just saying those three is crazy. Michael, I forgot his full name and it's disrespectful. I forgot his full name.
Sarah?
Michael C. Duncan.
Okay.
He was in it, even though he was a douchebag, but still, the cast was just stacked, bro.
He's a panda. You're a panda.
Oh man, I absolutely love when especially animated movies. I love when animated movies have like big names in them. When they do well, I'll say. When they do well, when they actually care about the movie, I like when they're in it. But when they're just in it and they don't care, I don't really care for that.
Yeah, because I think we've done an animated movie where it had a giant cast that we were like, wait a minute, this cast is crazy.
Yeah, it was another. I forgot which one it was though. My next one we already agreed on was Master Oogway. Ew, your camera's doing a blurry thing. What's up with your camera?
No.
Fix that. Fix that right now.
I got you. Keep going.
All right. The next one. So I absolutely love crazy combos. I love when people get absolutely mixed up. It's so great. So the combo that Shifu did, I forgot it I think it was on Poe. Like the first, like when he was when he was training with him, and he was fighting against all of Poe was fighting against all of them, and then it comes to Shifu, and he just gets absolutely mixed.
Oh, he basically just
yeah, like he just absolutely mixes Poe. I love it. I love it so much. Combos always make me happy.
And if you're Tai Lung,
it's even better. You know what I'm saying?
it makes him a rhinoceros.
All right. That's all my pros though.
That's good. Now we're gonna get into the draft.
We were doing a draft.
So I decided to start doing a thing where I just tell, we're gonna start doing a draft, but you're not gonna know what it is till we start it, and I'm not gonna think of one until we start.
I'm like,
you're gonna have to guess and strategize.
We were doing a draft. I didn't know about this.
Okay, so this one is we get the dragon scroll. So like you have it in your verse, I have it in my verse, and we're fighting Tai Lung. You can pick 3 people to help you fight him.
Okay.
And this could be anybody to do anything. So they could be
How? How?
getting people out of the city. They could be helping support. They could be doing anything. Hiding the dragon scroll. They could be doing anything.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. I'm here
And
for
I'll
it.
let you have first pick.
I want Crane.
It's a good pick. It's a good pick.
One.
I'm obviously gonna
Oh, you weren't gonna explain why we picked two?
hold on. No, I was gonna say something. Poe does not have the powers coming from the dragon scroll anymore.
Okay.
So it's
I wasn't
just
gonna
Poe.
pick Poe anyways.
I just wanted to put that out there. Okay. Yeah, explain why you picked Crane.
Well, the versatility is amazing. One, as he he showed he can like lead the way to if he was part of getting people out. His martial arts is pretty good. He was just up against a superior opponent. Um, so yeah, plus he's funny. I like Crane.
I got Master Oogway for my first one.
Ah, that's a good pick.
He took too many times to unlock Tai Lung's iPhone, so he put him to sleep for a while. So I
That's
really
OP.
appreciate
That
that.
shit, you don't even need anybody else. Literally, all you need is Oogway.
Oh no, we're not done, dude. We're not done. What you mean? Okay, so go. Who's your number 2?
My number 2. Man, that's a good question.
This is why I say we're gonna start doing it this way. So we have to think on the spot. It's more
Joke's
fun.
on you. My number 2 is Tyler.
Tai Lung gonna fuck himself win. Let's go.
No, my number 2.
I'll let it happen.
I want
I don't
Shifu.
care.
I want Shifu.
Shifu.
We got the spirit Tai Lung
Okay.
fighting Tai Lung.
Tai Lung's just looking in a mirror the whole time. He looks just like me. He moves like me too.
It's like cats seeing themselves in a mirror for the first time, and that's him. Oh man.
Okay. My number 2, I'm choosing Poe. And the reason is because I think he would be able to get people out of the city really fast because everybody knows him. And if he's just like, run, and everybody's going to be like,
He said, "I'm choosing Poe because he has crazy durability, and I want him to be the punching bag while we escape."
while the people escape. I'm not escaping. I got to fight. And I got Oogway on my side. He might vanish at some point in the fight, but he can at least teach me how to do
Uguay's gonna
unlock
be
the iPhone.
Uguay's gonna like Tyler's gonna pull up Uguay's gonna be like ding 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 and die.
He doesn't even get to hit the last hit. I have to be like, okay, who's your third? Who's your third? Come on.
All right, Tigers. I would take Tigers.
Thank you.
She
Wow.
I feel like her and Shifu actually fighting together really. So like you say, I have the Dragon Scroll, right? The Dragon Scroll. I read it.
So we're basically Poe.
Okay.
But like
Shifu, Tigers, and me with the scroll.
and Crane.
Oh yeah, and Crane. Oh yeah. Tyler gonna stand a chance. We put hands on him.
So who are you sending to help protect the people?
And scroll the people. They don't need protection when we're here.
This man's basically like, there's going to be 0 building damage because we're so skilled.
We're so skilled. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna pull up. I'm gonna hit him with a Minka Monka Minkit, and then he's gonna get hit with another Minkit, and he's just gonna get Minked it. Because what's gonna happen is, right, it's gonna play out exactly how it did in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Shifu's gonna be standing there all dramatic like, And the fact that he timed the lightning to pull up on Shifu was crazy. That was crazy. I know he was counting. He was waiting in the bushes. He was like, not yet. Not yet.
Now.
Nah. Like, that's going to happen. And the next thing you know, I'm just going to punch him in the face, like from the sideline, and we're just going to jump him. We're just going to stomp him out, bro. He's not going to stand a chance.
My third one is Mantis. And like, I'm going to tell you my setup here.
And
And the
I'm
reason I
listening.
chose Mantis.
I'm listening. Let me hear it.
Okay. Number one, we're sending Poe to go protect the people. He's going to get his butt kicked, but that's fine. He accepts that. Master Oogway and I are going to be like trying to type in the passcode, and then when he gets to the last one and all he has to do is do that one thing, he dies, and then I got to take over and do it. And, okay. So then Tai Lung is passed out, and then I need Mantis to come in with his acro puncher and just be like and stab him everywhere so he can't wake back up.
He's gonna make
or a sneak attack.
He's gonna make that goofy face and be like, "Sorry."
That's one of my favorite scenes. I still die laughing. I see he makes that face. Tiger's just like, "What do you want?" He goes to punch him, and they are like, "No, wait a minute, don't do it, don't hit him."
And he falls
pressed the
over,
wrong
and there's
button.
just so many needles. Oh man, I love the little diagram that Viper held up, and it was like, maybe you should just take a look at this again. And like the diagram, it literally just showed like the little mini person inside the fat and everything of the panda. Little details.
Okay.
It was so funny.
Now we're on to the rankings.
Oh yeah, the ratings. I do need to open that up, don't I? Should open that back up. You know, it's good to. We'll go with yours first.
Okay. Yeah, I could do that.
How?
Okay. So first one is entertainment. I went 24 out of 25.
Mm-hmm.
I think this movie. Here's the thing. Of the DreamWorks movies, Kung Fu Panda is not one of my favorites, but after watching it, it's really enjoyable to watch, and I always forget how much I enjoy watching it.
Right.
Just because it's not one of my favorites. So that's why I gave it a 24 out of 25.
Mm-hmm.
Character likability, I gave a 23 out of 25. I really feel like Tigress brings it down. I like everybody except Tigress, really, because she's just a hater the whole time, and then she just accepts that this is how life is.
That's after he beats the big bad that literally folded her.
No. She dipped whenever Tai Lung showed up, because it was originally supposed to be Master Shifu versus Tai Lung was our final battle, and Poe came back when he wasn't supposed to.
They dipped for good reason. They literally just got folded. Like all 5 of the best warriors in the country, basically, just got folded.
Exactly.
I would
so that's
dip
why
too.
I put it 23.
You mean tell me this man just
I get down
absolutely beat us up? Yeah, I'm leaving too. Got me messed up. You think I'm finna stay back in round 2? No, thank you.
Okay.
I'm good.
Character development, I gave a 23. I really feel like every character developed the way you would expect that character to develop.
Mm-hmm.
Like they all accept Poe once they realize he does have some skill. Which is kind of crappy that they have to accept him after he's proven himself, but it makes sense to life. Poe never gives up, and he seems to be a person that always gives up on stuff that he likes until now. He's like, something is telling me that I'm really chosen, and it just develops that way. So I gave it a 23 because I felt like it wasn't perfect, and I feel like everybody did develop. So kudos. Storyline, I gave it a 23.
For the laugh track?
No. I was waiting for a comment or something like, yeah, I agree or I don't. But it's something else just hit my mind. I would like to talk about once I'm done with this. Storyline, I gave it 23 out of 25. I feel like it gave the story, went out through it well, but it wasn't like something super exciting and something super like, that was a great story. It was just a simplistic story, and that's all it needed to be. Now, the thing I wanted to talk about real fast is we forgot to talk about the scene when Poe becomes the uh the Dragon Warrior, and the ducks are trying to carry him out, and he breaks the seat, and the pigs have to come in and help him out. I completely forgot about it, and
Bro,
that was
what
so
makes it
funny.
what makes it even funnier, again, as I said, I was intoxicated when I watched this movie, right? So I was just dying of laughter. My lady watched it with me. It's so fun. It's so much more fun when she watches with me. It's like she just tolerates my stupidity. But like what makes it even funnier is I was like, those pigs knew those ducks could not, those geese, ducks, whatever they were, they knew they could not lift this panda. They watched him struggle. They wanted to see them fail before they wouldn't help them.
Well, they lifted him up at first. Like, yeah, they struggled, but they did lift him up. It was just after a while they were just like, I can't do this no more.
My thing is
It,
like,
it's like having a
why
bunch of
would you,
it's like having a bunch of 9-year-olds try to lift one of us. Like, it just like they could do it, probably 4 of them, but not for a
Oh,
while.
that would be funny. That would be hilarious.
And then one of the duck goose things was hanging on to the back end while they were carrying it. He's like, no, I don't like it. Okay. Hit me with your list. Start with the introtainment.
All right, all right, all right. Entertainment, I gave a 23 out of 25.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
it kept me entertained. Some things made me upsetty during like watching, so it was like, but at the same time, it kept me hooked.
The Poe hate, Tai Lung getting punched too much when he's
Yeah, just
unconscious,
the
not doing
absolute
nothing.
stupid stuff, you know, stuff we really didn't need.
No, I think we needed the Tai Lung one because it gives you a reason to kind of
I was rooting
like
for
it.
him. I was rooting for him.
You're rooting for Poe slightly more. It's like this. Like, I want Tai Lung to do well, then I want Poe to do slightly better, and then everybody else can go fart themselves.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, for the character likability, I'm on the same page as you with a 23. It would have been much better if Tigress wasn't the way she was.
Look, Tigress didn't fell out of hating school. She just passed.
She passed. That's what it was. All right, character development, I gave it 24 out of 25.
Ooh.
It's the same thing you said. Like they all developed the way that you would expect them to, but they were coming around and developing. They were coming around towards Poe sooner than what you like originally think they would have. Because yeah, they fully came around after he won, but like when he like cooked them the noodles and everything, and they were like appreciative of him then, and then they were just
We forgot
casually
to
like
talk about that scene.
they were like, maybe you're okay, maybe you're a decent guy. You know what I'm saying? Like Kung
Except
Fu isn't.
Snake.
Yeah, Snake was just like,
She's like, this is the greatest food in the world.
yeah, you know, like they all were appreciative of him cooking it, and they were like, no, the only person who hated it and didn't even try it was Tigress.
And she's like, they say that the Dragon Warrior can
Survive
do all
like
this crap.
3 months without food or something, or just
No,
like
it was 3
the
months on dew of some kind of tree. And he goes, well, I'm going to need more than dew to hold me up.
yeah, and it's like just taste the noodles, you ungrateful prick.
And then when he pretends to be Shifu, like, how did I forget? Then he's like, you need to brush your teeth. And they're like, Monkey's like, Shifu.
Shifu.
And he goes, yeah, Shifu, who else is it going to be? And then he looks up, oh. And then puts I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I can't
No,
believe
you're
we
good.
forgot
We
about the
needed to
two
go down
funny-
that route.
Two of the funnier things, man. Two of the funniest things.
We needed to talk about it and go down that route. That was great.
Okay, your last one is storyline.
The story, I'm gonna give a 23 out of 25. I wholeheartedly think Tai Lung should have won. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
This isn't me glazing him. I genuinely think he should have won, bro. You mean to tell me?
glazing?
You
Dude,
mean
he
no?
is a
You mean to tell
ham,
me?
and you're trying to put him in the oven, like.
You mean to tell? No. Hear me out here. Hear me out here. Right? Let me
Listening.
let me spit real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me talk real quick. You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me this man pieced up the top 5 warriors that were alive in the country right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pieced them up. These legends pieced up their master, And then
Hold on,
this,
pause. Tai Lung never actually pieced him up.
he pieced him up.
No. He was. Let me finish. Let me finish everything first, and then we can get back to it. He was holding his own against them, and they captured him. They wrapped him in the bridge and just pushed him away. And then they started leaving, and he started swinging around. They're like, "You think he's gonna be okay? What happened?" And then he came out and hit him with like the neck grab that you see, and they were just like, and they passed out.
That's them
So
getting
like that's
pieced
not
up, bro. That's them getting
that's a
pieced up.
sneak attack. What you mean?
It's not
They
a
don't
sneak
expect
attack.
him to
He
just
looked
shoot.
right
They don't
at
expect
them.
him to come from
He
the
snuck
sky.
attacked
They don't
Tigress.
expect him to
He
come
snuck.
from the sky.
The only person he snuck attack was Tigress because he hit her with that. He hit her with the ding, ding first. The rest of them knew he was coming.
But they got to be fast enough. And if he's just faster, like they all have the same battles, right? If they all had the same battle premise, he was
If
just
he's
faster.
faster, he
got
pieced
that
them
off.
up.
He didn't piece them up. No, because piece them up means he just
It's
whooped
a
butt
5
cheeks.
against 1, and they
No, that was
Tigers,
one sneak attack.
And Tigers had the Vegeta effect going on afterwards. The rest of the movie, every time you saw Tigers, she was hitting one of these.
Hold on, no. If I remember correctly, Crane never got pieced up.
No, he flew
Because
away.
Crane
He
was the
took
reason.
them back.
Yeah, so they didn't all get pieced up.
They got
Crane
pieced
is just
up, bro.
smart.
The fact
Crane is
that
just smart and escaped because he knew one-on-one he would get pieced.
Lee, you lost.
But that's a different.
You took
No. He didn't piece them up. They look.
Play the
But they didn't
clip.
get pieced
Roll
up.
the clip. Editor Mystic, roll the clip.
He didn't piece them up though. He didn't control the whole fight. He was just lasting and then snuck them with like captured. And then he just done.
The
He
fact,
tried to open their iPhone too many times.
bro, the fact that it was a 5v1 and they couldn't incapacitate this man and he still walked away the victor. Come on, bro.
It's because they stopped teaching those techniques because of Tai Lung. If they knew the techniques, they would have done it. They just know how to fight. They don't know how to incapacitate.
You can incapacitate while just fighting. Now.
but you got hold on. But that's the thing is, Tai Lung wasn't hitting punches. They weren't hitting punches. They were just blocking and throwing. Like,
just punch
come
him.
on.
Hit him in the back. Back to my point. He pieced up Shifu.
Then that's because
Shifu
Shifu
got
had a
manhandled, bro. Shifu got manhandled.
But that's like trying to fight your son. You ain't going to be able to fight your son.
If my son was like, "Give me what I want, or I'll kill you," I'm gonna piece him up. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Dude, not if you're 60 and he's 30. He's gonna piece your.
Still gonna fight back. If I'm gonna have the moment to deliver the final blow as Shifu did, I'm not gonna be like, "Oh my god, that's my child." Who do I look like? Do I look like Dracula? No. I'm gonna finish him.
No. Your son's gonna pull a Bobby Heel, scream, "That's my purse." You're gonna be like, "What?" Then he's gonna kick you right in the groin, and you're gonna be like,
"Oh, if you haven't seen Castlevania, that was a top tier reference. Watch Castlevania." Oh.
Okay, but I see what you mean. I disagree.
There's no way this Panda who has a month of training, not even full training, is gonna piece up this legendary master of kung fu.
Dragon Scroll be secret ability.
No, I don't care, bro. I don't care about none of that, bro. You mean to tell me he never pulled out his iPhone unlocking ability against Poe? Didn't even try it?
No, he
did try it.
He tried.
He did try it. Yeah. You're right.
Because Poe has all that fat, he just missed everything. He actually unlocked the phone. He was supposed to press 2, he pressed 1. So
Face ID actually registered.
He has the new iPhone update. That's all it was.
Still. Like, no, I don't care. And Poe should have died so many times throughout this movie, bro.
If there was a rating system of like durability, strength, speed, and all that junk, durability is maxed out for Poe. Tai Lung is almost maxed out with his fighting ability of hitting that move. He's basically 99 in everything, where Poe
99
just so happens to be
overall, yeah.
100. He's just 100 in durability. It's like 120. They gave him a little extra on it. He has battle class armor that just helps him.
I was just saying, because like I said, there was a lot of times there in this movie where Poe should have absolutely died. The fireworks scene when he came crashing down from that high, he should have been dead. Like,
it's foreshadowing, dude. Because when he belly bumps off a house or a brick wall and then comes back at the same speed he went flying, defying gravity and everything, it just hits Tai Lung, and Tai Lung's like, finally, and then boom.
or when Shifu threw him down all the stairs, that should have been death.
Yeah, because nobody's surprised. Those things are hard and they hurt. So
There was a lot of them.
here, let's get over this. We're gonna go to the Rotten Tomato scores. We're gonna jump into it. So we both gave this the exact same grading. We both gave it a 93. A, solid A. We were really off on this one. So the tomato meter, or the critic score, was an 80.